Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Me again. Got it. All right.
Yo, what's up? This is Splendid Ray on Pharcyde TV with my co-host Jeremy Scipio.
What's going on, people?
And very special guest, comedian, very funny, very analog, but very funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Jimmy Hatt, what's going on with you, man?
What's going on? I'm using the fake name right now because I think these niggas trying to set me up for child support. So if you see this name, don't believe the name.
That's right.
It's close to Christmas.
Yo, Jimmy, your kid's gonna find you, dog.
Well, I only got one. Shit, I'm only claiming one. Forget that.
You know what I'm saying? Gonna track you down, how these private eyes and ex-military cats, bounty hunters, you know.
Hey, mama's baby, daddy's maybes.
That's too true. Too true.
That's right. So basically, Jimmy, this is it's a combination of comedy, combination of hip hop. I try it is really a lot more comedy than it is hip hop, unless it's a hip hop guest. But I just bring hip hop into it because I feel that's something that everybody kind of has some common mesh with. When was the first time you heard hip hop and what was the song?
Wow. What was the first time I heard hip hop? What was the song? Wow. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it was Big Daddy Kane, Ain't No Half Stepping.
Hey, that's a good one.
Yep. Everybody usually like Rapper's Delight or okay.
Yeah,
nah, it was the Big Daddy Kane or Rock King, the Paid in Full album. It was one of those. I remember. I want to lean more towards Big Daddy Kane because I grew my hair out with the box. You know, you believe it or not, I had hair. I had a box like Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying? Me too. Before he went convertible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, did you have the squares though?
I didn't have no squares. No.
Oh man, I had the squares and everything.
Yeah, nah. We used to go over to my first haircut like that. I went over on Market Street. It was a Market Street in Inglewood, man, and they homeboy, you know. $50 was a whole lot of money for a haircut back then. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy went
$50.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad I'm from Ohio. We was paying $5. Shit, they got your ass. Yeah,
nah, man. That homeboy was talented, man. He was talented.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
10 was the most.
He said the most.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Hey,
10 was the most.
You might have had circles and they just told you they were square.
Nah, nigga, we had fresh. And out here, man, I ain't with a couple barbers out here. They don't even use razor blades. I was like, nigga, you get smacked in Ohio. You don't use no razor blade.
Oh man, I ain't had a razor. Oh, go ahead, Jeremy.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, man, I ain't had a razor on my head. I had a razor on my face since I've been about 24 years old, man. Face bump up, look like I got something chronic going on. You know what I'm saying?
Same here.
For real,
but you grew a beard.
Huh?
I said, Jeremy, you grew a beard. How you get around? Because beards, you get the bumps.
Clippers. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do razors or shave any type of that, man. That'll tear me up.
Nah, I'm not that manly. I don't need to be that manly. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you something.
Yeah, I got bad skin. I can use razor all over my face, all over my head.
Man, shoot.
So you ever think hip hop would? You ever thought hip hop would take this far? That's one of the questions.
Oh man, I ain't think it'd take it this far. It's too far now.
Is it too far? But is it hip hop though?
Say it.
But I can't say it's not my era, so I can't. Because I remember when I was listening to music, how my father was getting on me talking about, there ain't no music. Now I sound like him.
But call it out, though. Call it out, though. I know what y'all dancing around it. Come on.
What you mean dancing around it?
Y'all, we all talking about the same exact thing, but ain't nobody gonna say it. Come on, say it.
What, mumble rap? I don't like mumble rap.
Man.
I think you talk about today, like, well,
today
you got
too.
You gotta embrace them, man. You gotta embrace them.
No, I give them because it's their generation. It's not my generation.
Yeah.
I'm a late 90s up to 2010 kid.
But you know the thing about it though, you can't blame them because it's like for us, like for me, I'll say for me, I ain't gonna say us because we all on different levels of the whole thing. But for me, I used to look forward to going to clubs and dancing with girls. You know what I'm saying? And all that, like that's not part of their, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad you was the dancer because I was the one buying drinks and trying to take them home.
Yeah, that was later, man. That was later. That was later in the game.
As a kid,
shit. Back then, I can afford hotels. I had crackheads to go get me hotel rooms.
You know what I'm saying? That's right. When did you gravitate towards comedy first?
Oh, Def Jam. In the mid 90s, Def Jam. Def Jam caught me.
Speak on it.
So when Def Jam came out, like it was like the thing. Before they even go to the club, we would watch Def Jam before we went to the club. Like, see you coming on tonight. Then we go to the fucking club. And Def Jam, they come on to 11.
You know the
it's either 11 or 11:30. But shoot, that was the time to go to the club because shoot, that's where all the girls was going because they was getting in for free. But shit, we had to sit there and watch Def Jam.
Yeah, I didn't even leave the house until like 11:15, 11:30, get there around midnight, you know what I'm saying? Get there when it's popping. You understand me? Come in after, they done had a couple drinks and they done chilled out and dudes done wore them down. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, I was never a dancer. I couldn't dance.
Yeah, I really couldn't either. I hung out with some dudes that could dance, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? It was more the gear. But the thing about it is, like right now with these youth, the music they make is like very emotional. You know what I'm saying? It's I'll just leave it at very emotional. So, but the funny thing about it is it's emotional, but it's not about dancing with a girl. You know what I'm saying? And like interacting with her like that. Like it's just a whole nother, it's beyond me.
It's about interacting with him.
Yeah.
What? Y'all ain't gonna talk about it? All right, never mind. Forget it. Next question.
Talk about what? You keep on that. You say it. You scared to say it wherever it is.
Lil Nas X is the hottest rapper in the game right now. That's all.
He's a what?
Lil Nas X is the hottest rapper in the game right now. He just dropped an album.
I can't lie. He is.
He just dropped the album.
And shame on me because I fell for it, man. They got me, man. And I'm not gullible, man. I promise.
You like the album?
No, I'm not talking about that. I liked Old Town Road. You know what I'm saying? I felt
that was a good song.
I felt it was a hit, but I also felt like Old Town Road was part of the conspiracy to just get everybody loosened up to this dude. And then, everybody get loosened up and they think Old Town Road is, very innocent and whatnot. And then this dude come out, Freddy Krueger, X-rated, dancing on the devil and, all that kind of stuff. And, all these parents that done, and it's just, the thing about it, and not to dwell on it, I just kind of felt crazy because they really marketed it to young kids. You know what I'm saying? Not like they had like kindergarten classes and preschool classes doing the little lyrics to it and whatnot. And I'm just like, oh man, they done went after the youth, man.
Yeah, that was kind of weird because he had a couple references in there that was for adults. I can't remember exactly which one. I mean, it wasn't sexual or anything, but it was kind of like, a cocaine reference or something in there that's just like, kid, maybe kids shouldn't be saying that, but whatever.
But you know what, Jeremy, though? I say you were the first person that put me up on him, though, man.
What I say?
Jeremy's the brains of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy, he kind of
I give him credit on that. He is very smart.
We're lost, bro.
It's smart with a hairline fracture of haterism off in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm messing with him. But nah, Jeremy.
I take that as a hairline joke, actually. If anything, that's what I'm insulted by. The hairline.
Nah, but Jeremy said he was kind of breaking down what Homeboy's past was. And Jeremy was kind of like, he was, on Twitter, and he kind of did some trollish kind of things and did.
Yeah, I heard he was doing that. He trolled Nas and trolled Lil Wayne.
Yeah, and something with Nicki Minaj, whatever. But yeah, Jeremy knew
a Barbie girl, wherever she is.
Jeremy knew exactly who Lil Nas that. He didn't say nothing about the sexuality so much or whatever, but Jeremy knew what he was about though. And it's crazy because I got this good heart or heart that I claim is good, and I was kind of like, Jeremy may be going a little too hard on the dude or whatever. And man, Jeremy saw through all that, man. He knew what it was.
Oh, I remember what I said now. Yeah. He's just the whole marketing troll part of it. Yeah. But it is what it is, man. I think he's fighting the one-hit wonder curse, and he's gonna drown because he's too lost in marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. He's not gonna drown. Because what they're going to do is they're going to uplift him, and they're going to make it where he doesn't have to deal with the same things that other artists have to deal with. And so he's saying all the stuff that the corporations want him to say. So they're going to make sure.
But he's still a one-hit wonder because he doesn't have a second hit. You can smoke and mirrors, bro, but if you ain't got no music, what are we talking about?
I don't think he's worried about a hit, man.
Yeah, of course not. But
he's in.
No, he is, but
everybody. I don't give a damn. Everybody want a hit. He just. I don't give a damn. He wants another hit. So he's gonna have to take another big act to join with him for him to have another hit.
As of right now, he dropped the whole album, and that shit was like no Old Town Roads on that whole thing.
Yeah, he need another person to, if Nas or if Lil Wayne jump on there or Nicki Minaj jump on there with him, like it's gonna jump.
It's gonna take a lot of bread. It's gonna be somebody who don't mind that because he's gone very far. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be. I would say a Lil Wayne. I said Lil Wayne. He really don't care. You know what I'm saying? He don't care. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
He'll hop in the double dutch. So tell me this, Jimmy, where'd you go to junior high school at?
In Trotwood, in Ohio. I'm from Ohio.
He said Troutwood.
Yeah, the state where the players was born.
You sure?
Yeah. You ain't see, that's old school. That's Ohio players. You ain't never heard of them.
Man, the Ohio influence.
That's music, funk.
They influence you. No, 100%.
The Funky Worm, man. I know who the Ohio players are.
Okay. That's where funk music comes from. I'm talking about that's where funk music comes from, Ohio.
But not from Troutwood.
No, he know because we've had some influential G-funk artists on here. So
yeah, Roger Troutman used to live next door to me.
What?
For real?
Yeah, wow. For real. Dead ass serious.
Dang, that's crazy. I was watching a Roger Troutman clip this morning. The craziest thing about Roger, he was a genius, man.
Before his time.
Literally, and I saw a documentary on him, and they were like, nah, he didn't do drugs. He didn't get drunk. He didn't drink. He didn't do drugs. He didn't do nothing. He just had energy, and he was a genius. And the funny story behind Roger Troutman was that so George Clinton had kind of discovered him on the major level. And so he was supposed to sign a deal with George Clinton, and George Clinton went and took him over to the Warner Brothers people. And I don't know if George was too faded or what happened.
Another Ohio person. He from Cincinnati.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
But George, he claimed another city, but he's really him and Boosie are from Cincinnati.
Oh yeah,
Boosie.
Boosie. Yeah.
Boosie. So is George, but George claimed another city. I forgot what he's like Carolina or something, because he went to his school. He was born in Ohio, but he moved somewhere like Virginia or somewhere.
Okay.
He said it in an interview with Arsenio Hall. Because you know James Brown discovered Boosie Collins.
Yeah, I heard that one. Yeah, I heard that one.
But we got a lot of Ohio boys, the OJs, Levert, the Rude Boys. A lot of people come from Ohio. Lakeside.
Yep, Lakeside. Ty Dolla $ign's father's in Lakeside.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Slave.
Yeah, that's some fun.
Yeah, we got a lot of people.
So Ohio got more than cold weather?
Hell yeah, we got some heat, but we always leave. Where you think me and Jeremy at?
Hey man, you know, I'd have to say, you know, I've traveled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I've gone through a couple passports, and people ask me, you know, where's your favorite place? You know what I'm saying? Where do you like to, you know, go or whatever? I'll say the place where I spent my money to go that I felt was cool was Brazil. And not just because of the girls or just whatever, but I thought Brazil, it was like the lifestyle and everything. Where I went, it was just like the food was good, just, you know, it was pretty, but it did have some wonderful eye candy down there. I remember when we arrived in Brazil, we went to we were checking into the hotel, and there was a lady, and I BS you not, she was probably around late 60s, maybe 70. Her body was ridiculous, man. And we were sitting there amazed. We were amazed. And her husband, but her husband was cool. Her husband was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang. But yeah, you know, LA, I love LA, man. In LA, you can have almost any type of food you want until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. If you're actually in the city of LA, you know what I'm saying? You can find something, but I learned a long time ago in Amsterdam, some cats I was talking to in a smoke shop, and they were just telling me about LA. They're just like, man, they were just propping LA up, because when I first started traveling a little bit, my first thing was United States, yeah, it's whatever. LA is whatever. And then I was sitting in the smoke shop. I had a Muslim dude on one side of me, a Jewish cat on the other side of me, and they broke down to me in a smoke session how dope LA was, and I kind of got it. I was like, yeah, I'm just experiencing something new. I'm just a little hyped on it right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So where you originally from?
Oh, Harbor City. Well, I was born in Hollywood. I was raised in Compton until 75. And then I moved to Harbor City, which is like the South Bay. A little group by the name of War came up out of Harbor City, you understand me, with the essays mixing in with the black folks in the projects. You know, they had a couple cool little tunes on it.
Okay, I see you trying to throw up some reference, trying to blend with us.
Yeah. So Jimmy, we got a chat going live on YouTube right now. We got some people chiming in. One of the first questions is what made you want to be a comedian? Oh, sorry. What comedian made you want to be a comedian?
What comedian made me want to be a comedian? Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, I'm gonna say the obvious. Everybody didn't watch, because after I watched Def Jam and knew what comedy was about, I looked back to Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy, because you know Eddie Murphy movie was just like the best.
You know the funny thing about it, I watched the Clumps over the weekend. I watched the Nutty Professor and the Clumps a million times, dude. And I watched Trading Places a million times.
Oh yeah, Trading Places.
Vampire in Brooklyn a million times. It's amazing how Richard Pryor, he really started a thing that Eddie Murphy was able to perfect it. I honestly, I'll say he perfected it in Vampire in Brooklyn. I mean, he did it with the Clumps, and that was more of a family type of thing. But when he did Vampire in Brooklyn, dude, that African act or that West Indian accent he had, it was amazing.
Oh, but yeah, I think Eddie Murphy grew up in New York, so he know all them accents. Mm-hmm. So he grew up around all that. But where we in Ohio, we can emulate a white boy real quick.
That's right.
And I'll say Tyler Perry. I'll say Tyler Perry with the Medea. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely a spawn of Richard. Which Way Is Up? You know, Richard Pryor. Yeah. Which if any of the viewers are watching, Which Way Is Up was foundational in watching a comedian play multiple characters, and really the way that Richard Pryor played the multiple characters in Which Way Was Up, like every character was like on 10. It wasn't like, I'll say this. I've recently become a fan of Medea because I'm late. I didn't get it while it was going on. But I'll say this. Eddie Murphy was on point with the Clumps, man, with the grandmother.
I think Eddie Murphy, his best with all them characters was Coming to America. Because you know what? I did not know that was him as the white man, the Jewish dude. I did not know until the credits came up.
Oh wow!
Did you know when you?
Go ahead.
Did you know it was him when he first did it?
I can't remember. But I'll say this. I'll say the Asian guy that he did in what was that movie?
That's Norbit.
Norbit. The Asian guy he did in Norbit was pretty awesome, man. You know what I'm saying? And Rasputia. You know what I'm saying?
We'll say, dang, I had it. I think they did a poll, and this is why they made the sequel. You know, they kept trying to, but Coming to America is the number one comedy film of all time.
I put a stamp on that. Yep.
Yeah, like there's no bigger comedy film. At the time it came out, it wasn't as big, but over time, because you know, even I acknowledge it as such. And was I even born yet? I don't even know. I was born when that thing came out. So yeah, that's the biggest comedy film. And as far as like characters addressings and stuff like that, Brown actually slipped in there. He said, I think Flip Wilson was first though.
Oh yeah, because he had the
Geraldine.
Geraldine. Or Claudine or Geraldine. What?
It's Geraldine.
Okay, Geraldine.
Because my godmother used to try to call me that to piss me off. She was like, Geraldine. I'm like, I ain't gonna.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
But I didn't know where it came. I didn't know where it came from until later in life. I'm like, that's what she got there from.
You know what? I'll say this though. Flip Wilson playing a female character. It wasn't that. It was him playing a female character. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. It wasn't that funny business kind of thing. I didn't think it was.
Hey! It was just as bad then as it is now.
Right.
And if you look at what he was really doing, but he was Geraldine more than he was Flip Wilson.
But put it this way: before Dave Chappelle said anything about the dress, everybody was okay with it. Because how many motherfuckers was laughing at Shanae? How many people was laughing at with Jamie Foxx, who he played, Wanda? How many people was laughing at that shit? How many people was laughing at Jim Carrey playing the ape girl, wherever?
He said the ape girl.
Yeah.
Oh man, with the ponytail.
Yeah.
We was all laughing at that until Dave Chappelle put it out there, and everybody flipped.
Yeah, no, you're right. Especially with Jamie Foxx and Wanda. We was playing Wanda and Tommy Davis, and he used to try to get her.
Yeah,
that was when I was in school. Nobody was like, "Oh, I wonder if he's good." They really was like about it, like, "Yo, that's funny." To the point they wanted to make a Shanae and Wanda movie.
right.
But that same, you know what I mean? I don't think anybody's exempt. It just is what it is. I'm not blaming nobody or nothing. But Flip Wilson did that same skit with Bill Cosby, the same one.
Real?
Man,
I didn't know that.
He on the Flip Wilson show. He used to chase Bill Cosby around and play like he's trying to get at him and stroke his face and stuff. He go, this is classic. Damn, this is nothing about this. This is not
know your history in comedy. I didn't know that one.
Oh, don't get me started. But Flip Wilson show. I mean, it has some good sketches, some good live sketches. Live sketch is really hard to do. You know what I mean? Like, SNL, to be honest, they still haven't perfected it. But Flip Wilson, I mean, it was funny. It was funny. You got the chat. I want to shout out to the chat right now because they're going hard.
They going hard on me?
No, it's no good. Just chiming in. You got they're talking about Key and Peele, Living Color, Home of the Clown. They're talking about character roles, Mad TV. But somebody wanted me to ask you, David Conrad wanted me to ask you if you feel like the art of stand-up is alive or dying.
Say what?
If stand-up is alive or a dying art.
It's coming back up. It's just that right now, to me, people are sensitive. Comedians can't go hard. Like if Andrew Dice Clay came out right now, man, he would be crushed. He'd be canceled quick.
Hey man, Andrew Dice Clay used to scare me, man. That fool really? Looked like Elvis smoking a square. You know what I'm saying?
But in his era, he was the man. Like he was funny and he pushed the buttons and he didn't give a fuck.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
He's doing shows. I was with him in Arizona not too long ago.
Dang. Yeah, he was the G. He was the G. I knew a lot of people didn't like him though. I mean, because he was just too politically incorrect at the time.
Man, he's sophomore foreign today though.
Imagine if George Carlin was alive and he getting on stage. With his political, he would be killing all the presidents.
Yeah, you're right. Even this COVID stuff, he was going hard on how sensitive Americans were back then. When it comes to like germs and sterilization and stuff, he'd be going hard. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, if that man was alive, boy, he'd been canceled quick.
Tell us a little about Comedy Cube.
Oh, okay. Comedy Cube is Comedy Cube is about to be the new Comedy Central. We looking for all new comics. We try to get all different kinds, white, blacks, Indians, Mexicans. We don't care. If you're funny, you need to hit this stage. So far we have taped over 100 comedians. And wow. We taped over 100 specials. We're giving everybody a chance. It's a real good look for comedy right now. We're trying to get people to push the buttons. We're trying to get people to be political, however they want to come out, but we're giving everybody a chance. So, it's hard to get on, but it's not hard to get on. You just got to be funny, and that's what we're looking for.
So you like the Suge Knight of Comedy Cube? Is that what? I feel like that was like a pitch.
Hey, if you tired doing open mic, you tired of the promoter, taking all the time, come to Comedy Cube.
So what type of comedian would you categorize yourself as?
I'm like the homeboy. Like I'm gonna be I don't know the word Jones, and I'm gonna crack on people. Just talk about stupid bagging. Shit. Yeah, bagging, however you want to say it. Just talk about little hood shit. Cause I'm not political correct. I'm not gonna talk about political stuff because I don't talk political stuff. I talk paychecks.
Yeah, me too. I don't talk political.
You don't feel censored, man? You don't feel censored by the paycheck, man?
No, because if you come to see me, you come to see what I'm giving you. I don't want them to hold me back. I gotta sell me. I can't sell something else unless it's a movie. Yeah, if I'm acting, yeah, that's acting. But I'm coming to tell y'all some, stuff that you see in the hood, your aunts, your brother, your sister. I got a big ass family and I got a lot of cousins. So I just tell all their stories. And I know everybody can relate to cousins. I got cousins got 11 kids. Some got 10, some got 15. Like, it's a lot of us. We like roaches.
That's right. So tell me, who was the first comedian that made you say, I want to do this?
Shit, it was all Def Jam. I mean, shoot. Arnez, J, some more, Mike Epps, all of them that was on Def Jam. Like, that really, Bruce, Earthquake.
It's interesting that you said Arnez J, because when you said Def Jam, he was the first name that popped into my head, like the mental picture, very animated.
Right.
Are there any animated comedians right now that are kind of doing their things?
First person to come to mind is DC Young Fly. I mean, he's pretty
Bingo.
animated.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
man, if you want to see some comedy, you look up DC Young Fly on Jesse. Oh man, I forget the name of this dude. Just go to YouTube and look up DC Young Fly Jesse. There's this dude who's like, he's an evangelist, but he's a sexist and he's kind of racist against Black people, but he's Black. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I can't remember his name.
Oh, I know you're talking about. My fault. Yeah, he's a coon. I can't think of his name either, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, anytime he talks to anybody, this is this Black dude, but he might be mixed with something, but he kind of says very troll-like questions to Black people. Troll-like questions to Black people. He kind of say like you don't believe slavery had an effect on you, do you? And, that'll trigger any Black person, right? And he'll be like, yeah, but you weren't a slave, so why do you care? And he'll say that directly to your face. But DC Young Fly, who's he is a troll always. Like, he's never serious. So he just started going in on him. But
he handled him, man. He handled him. He handled him, man. He got Amber Rose though. He got Amber Rose. Jesse, I forget his name, but he got Amber Rose because he went down to the slut walk. You know what I'm saying? And so he was messing with that. So with that being said, what's the most amazing night that you've ever witnessed in comedy in person?
Yeah, I saw or that I was a part of?
That you saw.
Oh, well, it was here. I was at the Improv and somehow the lights went off. Like, inside, I don't know what happened. The power went out, whatever. And it was just like, damn, everybody was mad because it was Deion Cole on the stage. Mm-hmm. And he was doing a good bit. And then the lights just cut off. And then, the mic wasn't working. And all of a sudden he said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm still going to do it. And everybody turned on their cell phone and pointed at the stage. And that fool committed to doing 15 minutes, making everybody laugh.
Wow. I didn't know that. Wow. When was this?
Probably about what I want to say before the pandemic, so 2 years ago.
That's G.
Yeah, I mean, 15 minutes he stayed on that stage. Everybody had their cell phone pointing at him, and he was still making people laugh.
Yeah, that's a G, man. With his status, man, it would have got dark. It would have been time to go.
That's a good one, man. Like, seriously, that's amazing. We gotta have him on. Yeah, I opened for him in New York. And, he was doing the notepad thing, but sometimes he do it as a bit. This time he was doing it for real because he had to take Comedy Central, and he did it the whole show. He did not care how people felt. He just flipped. He would say a joke, but that's not funny. Okay, that's funny. That's not funny. These people
but
got mad.
But everybody loves that he does that.
Yeah. Well, in LA, I mean, it's just like I said, I think he was legit doing it for his special. Like he didn't care, like, you know, because it's like if you care more about the special, then you don't care. Like you want the rawest version of the joke, which is he wasn't trying to sell it at all. He just said it. Like this, all right. And, some people got mad, but Deion Cole, he's actually, you know, to me one of the funniest, the smartest, funniest black comics in our generation.
Yeah.
So I wrote this question, and I already know because Jimmy, that's just Jimmy, my big bro, like for real. Like he put me on so many things. So when I ask him a question, he knows what I really mean by this. So tell us about your history with Mike Epps.
Oh man.
Man.
You know, I don't like answer that question, but Mike Epps is a good comedian, which I've known for a long time, like a long time. Like I gotta give it to him. Mike kind of, because when I first started doing comedy, back to what y'all was asking about comedy, I wanted to be like Cedric, so I started dressing up. I hate dressing up, so but I would wear the slacks, the button-up shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Button-up jackets, the three-button jackets.
I have a hat on. So I was doing that. And I really I wasn't comfortable doing it because I like to wear the baggy clothes. Because, you know, I came out with the bad boy jeans, Sean Johns and FUBU and all that. And that's what Mike was wearing. But, you know, shoot, I was like, man, come on, you need to put, dress up. Nah, he wouldn't do it. He just come out, dressing like that. Like, like he just came from selling dope and come straight to the club. But he did trying to change my fucking, like, entire. Like, I started saying, all right, I need to be just me. Quit trying to be like Cedric and be just me. Wear my Cortez classics, wear my fucking Levi's and my fucking polo shirt. So I went back to being me. So I can say he did do that, but shit, I followed a little bit of his footsteps. Mm-hmm. Is that the answer to the question? Like, or you want me?
Y'all got history. If you don't, you can stop where you want to. But
yeah, we got history together. We got good and bad history. So, I look at him a good ass comedian. But he was one that I can say that I seen made it and I can touch him. Like I knew him. Like I knew him from broke to rich.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone, Jimmy. I see where this is going. We got a question from the comments. They said, "Can you give us one of your first jokes that made you laugh hard?"
Ooh.
Or first joke that you heard someone else say. It could be a family member or a comedian.
I want to say it was Earthquake that really made me laugh. I can't think of his joke. Oh my God, it's on the tip of it's in my head. I can see him saying it, but I just can't. I think he was talking about his wedding, how he watched his wedding in reverse. He saw him take it off that ring, and he was all right back to the strip club. I forgot how he said it. I don't know how to about his joke. But he did it. Yeah. I want to say Earthquake. Earthquake's another person that I like.
So if you had to categorize it, it could be in any particular order, your top 3 comedians.
All time, or man, but I hate when people say that because it's different eras.
All time.
I can't put it like that because it's different eras.
Okay.
It's different eras.
Let's say this.
Right
now,
90s.
Let's say 90s to present.
Okay, if 80s, I'm about to say Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and Red Fox.
Okay.
90s, I'm gonna go with Cedric Entertainer, Bernie Mac, and Eddie Griffin.
I'm glad you said that, man. Eddie Griffin is funny to me, man. Only thing I didn't like about Eddie Griffin, the only thing, the Michael Jackson and the Funkadelic.
The Michael Jackson, when he did Michael Jackson as a
that made him. What are you talking about?
Man, he would
have been famous without that. You didn't like that?
That was too much for me, man.
And he'd still be in the clubs with us if he didn't do that on Def Jam. Am I lying? That's what made him. It made him. It made Chris Tucker. It made even Ari Spears. They all did the same act. If we could be real about it, you know what I'm saying? Just Chris Tucker did it the best. They all did.
Oh wow!
Facts. Don't look at it. You can compare it. And I tell no lies.
I never looked at it like that. I will go and do my research though.
Some niggas did. Was it Chris Tucker did? If he was a
Michael
pimp.
Jackson being a pimp.
What Eddie Griffin did if he sold coke, I think he said
if he did coke.
If he did coke, yeah. And I forgot what Ari Spears did, but it was same, just Michael Jackson in a grocery store, whatever that. Yeah. Who are your top 3 rappers?
Woo, all time? God, y'all be breaking up errors.
Go for it.
I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna be biased because I'm a ride or die Tupac. Because I'm a ride or die Tupac. Because I go by lyrics. Because I'm gonna put Tupac, Rakim. Damn. I like the new Lil Wayne, but I mean the old Lil Wayne by his lyrics.
Lil Wayne, what years?
Like shit, like the early 2000s.
Like 2005 to 2005, 2007.
Yeah, in there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before he became a gangbanger.
Yeah, before he was blood.
Yeah. When he had both rags on. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, he was rapping. He got in trouble for that too.
Yeah.
So since you family, Jimmy Hatt, you know what I'm saying? It's a part that we just recently adopted to the situation of the podcast Splendid. That was inspired by something that I kind of donned, the Monkey Hustle Chronicles. And what a Monkey Hustle Chronicle is either you getting hustled or somebody who getting hustled. So I'm about to reach over right here, and to the naked eye, this looks like a brick.
Right.
To the naked eye.
Right.
But in reality, it's something that I paid $200 for times 3, and I bought 3 bricks, and I keep it to remind myself of the moment that made me feel like I needed to go to the ATM and pull out my paycheck money to buy these 3 bricks for $200. So not to belabor you, one of my homeboys said they were some
you need to chop them down in ounces, nigga.
Yeah, no, I was told they was camcorders, man, until I got to my boys to his spot, and we peeled the cardboard off and everything and saw that we had came up on some bricks. So for you, can you share with us a time that you got scammed, if you did get scammed, and then the greatest scam that you've ever heard pulled off?
Oh shit, that just happened. I went to that what's that shop? Something online. That's why I don't like buying shit online. And it was on Facebook, and it was this remote control car. And I still, wait a minute, where that motherfucker at?
Yeah, man. I try to tell people, man, don't be ashamed of it, man. We human.
I think I threw it away because I was so mad. Y'all better come in here and find it. Well, I supposed to got a remote control car, and they sent me this bullshit car. It's supposed to be a convertible 64. It used to do. It had the hydraulics and all that. And you seen the commercial. I was like, oh man, it was only like for $30. And I bought the motherfucking. They sent me this motherfucking ugly ass car. Like, what the fuck is this? And then they blocked me from the email. I was mad. That's the biggest scam I got. I'm like, them motherfuckers.
What's the biggest scam you heard somebody get pulled on them?
Shit. I don't know. I did a lot of scams. Probably something I ain't did.
He did, yeah.
Back in the day, I used to run to New York. Shoot, you know, motherfuckers didn't really have money. I used to buy the fake purses and shit. You know, come back, you think you had a Louis, it was Louis. Nigga, I used to get them motherfuckers. Go back, buy the purse. Like, I probably buy a dozen fake Louis for probably about $12 a piece. Come back to Ohio and sell them like for 100, 200.
All right. That's some formidable. See, use the monkey hustler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I choose.
I give Jimmy credit because he's very humble. Whenever like something bad happens to him, and I'd be like thinking like he gonna like take it real bad, he'd be like, "Nah, man, it's just my karma, man." He said, "I did some fucked up stuff in my lifetime, man." So like,
yeah,
he just let it roll off his back.
Yeah, that's when I'll be good now to everybody. Like, fuck it, I ain't did too much, so fuck it. I'm just taking it in like shit. And it's like, and people is watching this, comedians is watching this. Yeah, I'll put y'all on. Let's see what y'all gonna do for me. I ain't saying it's a tit for tat, but a lot of them these fuckers reached out to me, won't even talk to me. We gonna see what's the difference is, because I'm about to really change our life if everything goes right.
Okay. So wait. So you're not Suge Knight, or you are Suge Knight? I can't.
Nah, you Suge Knight.
I ain't Suge Knight. I ain't gonna scam you out your. I ain't gonna scam you out your money because you're getting all your money. You're getting all your money. I don't get no parts of your money. I wish I did.
Hey, okay, real quick. Tell the Suge Knight story though.
Oh, which one? The one that, which one? The one he took my lighter, or the one
that's
that's
what I was thinking of.
The one he took my lighter?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is the time y'all can look this up. Cat Williams went on stage and talked about Jamie Foxx having sex with a man. Yeah. And me and Suge was behind this at the Comedy Store. Mm-hmm. And me and Suge looked at each other like, damn, man, I can't believe he on stage saying that. So Suge was like, man, I got some weed. Now, I'm going to tell you, I already met him before, so he know me. He knows my name a little bit, but he don't know my name. He always called me little motherfucker, and I always answer. Don't ask me why. But I always answer. He was like, go get us a blunt. I was like, all right. So I ran to the store, got a blunt. And when I come back, I had my favorite lighter. My lighter was a bottle opener and a lighter at the same time. Man, you know, I love this lighter. So after we rolled up the Teddy Ray rolled up the blunt, and he was like, oh, I need a lighter. And I was like, all right. And I gave it to him, and I stood there as he lit it, and he just put it in his pocket. And I didn't say nothing to him. I was scared to ask for it, my lighter back. It was my favorite lighter. And when we walked away after we smoked the blunt, Teddy Ray said, man, you should ask for your lighter. I said, motherfucker, you should have asked for it too. I was pissed.
What's the other one?
Oh, that's when I first met him. I went to the BET Award. And I was real drunk that night. I mean, this when I first kind of got here, and I got into the BET Award. And I seen him, like, hell, I'm from Ohio. I thought everybody was approachable. I didn't know he was supposed to be feared. And I walked straight up to him like, what's up, Suge? Hey, man, I'm a fan of you. I love Death Row. I love Tupac. He was like, huh? And he had like 10 boys around him. And they just looked at me. I said, man, I want to take a picture with you. And he just looked at me again. And I was like, man, nah. I said, nigga, you need to pull out the cigar. I want the real Suge Knight. And he was like, and my boy was so scared, Kenny.
Yeah.
He was so scared. When he took the picture, Suge had his eyes closed. He was like, let's go. I looked at the picture like, man, why you wait till his eyes were closed? But he was so scared. And that's the time, and that's also the time Mike Tyson grabbed me too. Talking about, it's some bitches in here. There was some bitches in here, and I was scared.
I remember you just said that one too.
Yeah, he grabbed me so tight. I was like, Kenny was like, you should have pushed him. I'm like, nigga, if that motherfucker would have hit me, I would have broken pieces.
Man, he would have hit you with his pinky.
With his
pinky.
I thought you were gonna ask me about the Stevie Wonder, Jeremy.
Well, I mean, when you said the greatest night you remember, I thought that's what you were gonna go to. But when you told the other story, I just let you run with that.
What's up with Stevie?
Stevie sucker punched me in the back of my head, and I said this now. When I see him, we gonna fight. Jeremy said he had somebody with him, but I don't think so.
He had security, man. Yeah.
I didn't see the. Well, why he hit me in the back of my head?
Well, he didn't see you. He probably thought it was like a banister or something.
Stevie walked to the stage by himself. I was right next to Nas, happy like a little bitch.
I told this story before. It was the night that Dave Chappelle. It was like a few nights after Prince had passed, and Dave Chappelle had like a little pop-up party at this place called No Name Bar, and we literally just people started showing up. It was crazy. I mean, Deion Cole was there. Man, you name them. Naomi Campbell came through. Just hella people, and Stevie Wonder came in, and I remember from my perspective was he was coming through the crowd and everybody's like hugging him, and I'm like, why are they hugging him or talking to him like he gonna know who they are, like he remembered, you know what I mean? It was weird. And then by the time he got over to me, I was like, oh, I love you too, Stevie. I just did it, But
but John Mayer was on stage playing.
Yeah,
he was
John
on
Mayer,
stage. Yeah. He was on stage playing all of Prince's guitar songs, and Prince was, Stevie was coming to play all his piano songs.
Yeah. We I hate telling that story sometimes because it sounds like we just making it up. But we was standing right next to Nas because it was so many people in there. We was by the door, and literally when you walk in the door, you just was there. So when Nas came in, he just standing right next to us.
And he was talking to us like he knew us.
No, he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. So tell me this, Jimmy. You know what? Before we go any further, tell us about Jimmy Hatt, man.
What you mean tell you about it? Shoot, I'm just an upcoming comedian about to make it in this world. I'm trying my hardest.
Where'd the name come from?
Man, it came as a kid.
Okay.
As a kid, as 6 of my best friends, I was the only one that kept condoms with me. So that's how I got the name. And it stuck with me. And all my friends and cousins got more babies than me.
Hey, I get it. So where were you when you heard the news we had to do the lockdown for COVID?
Where was I? Oh, shit, I was working and I got fired. Well, not fired. They're like, man, we got to go. We got to leave.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yep. We was filming. They was like, we got to go. I was like, what? HBO called us like, I don't care what y'all filming. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Well, as I was gonna say is, I'm glad Jimmy's here because so Swoosh and a lot of people say that like, oh, man, you know everybody, and all that stuff. But like Jimmy know a lot of people too, but he can tell you like it's just the world we in. You know what I'm saying? We just coming from production background and the comedy background, it's like you run across everybody, you have access to everything, and you just build these relationships with people. But this is comedy. Jimmy, he introduced me to happy people, and he know more than that. So, you like notice we got stories about just damn near everybody. That's why I'm like, I throw a name at him and see if he say the right thing. But some stuff he ain't. Some stuff he ain't saying. I'm gonna let him slide on it. But he know everybody. Everybody know Jimmy.
Nah, that's
but that's part of Hollywood. If you really want to make it, everything is built on friendship. It ain't built on. It's 90% friendship, 10% talent.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, who is your favorite sketch comedian doing sketches right now?
Ooh, sketch? Ooh. Mm-hmm. You talking about right now?
Yeah.
Well, I like that. Well, he ain't doing sketches, but I don't know what the Country Wayne dude. I think his stories be so funny. Sometimes I be thinking his stories like his is like Martin Lawrence. It's like he got the old lady that he hitting on.
Drip.
He got the baby mom. I ain't the big fan of Drip.
I like Drip and Buddy. Drip Buddy and I
like when him and Desi together when he played Buddy.
Okay.
When him and Desi together, but he don't bring back when him and JJ when they played the Bums.
Nah, yeah, I haven't seen that one. But you know what I like about Country Wayne? There's no profanity in his comedy, and he's just genuinely hilarious. And not funny, he's hilarious.
Right.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
So I like Desi. I like Desi too. Desi Banks.
I feel like I know so many of these niggas that it's hard. Like I'm like biased. Like you see him at mics and stuff. Jahan.
Oh well, yeah. I like Jahan. I like Jahan because shit. Hell, I've been with Jahan.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like bias. It's like who was I kicking it with last?
Yeah. I like Jahan. But you know who I like? I don't know how you want to call it. I like Tony Baker when he do animals.
Yeah.
He
makes me laugh when he be doing them animals.
It grew on me. It really had to grow on me. And then I started following him. And then I'm like, he really goes into the mind and he pulls it off. Yeah. He's very talented.
Yeah, I love the way he's like, oh, you want to get like that? Come on, Cletus. Yeah. Yeah, I like Tony Baker when he do the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and now I'll tell you another person I like. Y'all probably don't watch him. Boogie B.
Boogie B. Oh, what did he say? He goes, "Let me stress you out." Come here,
let me stress you out.
Yeah, Boogie B. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is people I know.
Let me come and stress you out, and he be talking about people with your Karen build ass. Yeah, he be having me rolling.
So, what do you think of this Diddy versus Jermaine Dupri? Who you got?
That's what I was waiting for you to get at. That's what I was waiting for him to get at. I'm going with Jermaine Dupri if he going hip hop.
If you going hip hop, come on, man. Over Puffy? Are you serious?
Period. You period.
I'm telling you, go hip hop.
Jermaine got
Snoop Dogg and Diddy gave birth to Jermaine Dupri.
Nah, well, Jermaine was before them. Jermaine was hanging with Houdini.
Yeah, only reason I know that because they was arguing on IG Live. They was arguing. You saw the argument?
Nah, I haven't seen that.
Oh man, it was good because he goes, Puppy was like, man, what you gonna do when I play 112? What you gonna do when I play this? You gonna play that? And then Jermaine Dupri's like, but y'all sell record stuff. He's like, what you mean? He said, what records you made sold 10 million? He said, Confession sold 10 million. What records you got sold 10 million? I was like, damn. So, but at the end of the day, man, hip hop wise, the songs is gonna rock.
Hip hop wise, I think Jermaine got him, but R&B.
No,
Diddy invented the remix, man, with the party, with the party songs. You know what I'm saying?
You think Jermaine Dupri got Diddy on hip hop? That what you're saying?
What I'm saying is this:
He got Bow Wow, the Brat, and Chris Cross.
What I'm saying is this.
Okay.
Diddy took party songs and got these rappers like Biggie Smalls and singers like Mary J. Blige and threw these party songs into their production and blew them up. That's a big deal, man.
Drake killed all of them. Fuck it. Drake killed all of them.
But Dre not gonna do a versus, so we can't even.
Hell nah, because the shit he'll murder him. They have a case on him. He go back to 1985.
You know what I'm saying?
So all he gotta do is just say, all right, Q, come out and just sing Dope Boy.
I would say if they could just do a versus between who said this is the remix more between Diddy and Jermaine Dupri, because they both said it.
Oh yeah,
every record they was on like every time. This is the remix. This is the we get it.
Right.
But nah, I think Diddy all the way, man. I don't think this. I mean,
what about Black Child? You think Black Child can get with somebody?
You mean Dark Child?
I mean Dark Child.
Dark Child.
Rodney Jerkin.
I think his is done. I would have put him against like Teddy Riley or somebody. Really.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's his lane. But man, I heard stories about Rodney Jerkins back in the day, man. That just blew my mind. Like the dude working
with Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
Hey man, I heard stories.
Rodney?
I heard stories where the dude was working in a studio and bouncing between 4 rooms. You know what I'm saying? Having 4 artists, 4 rooms, and bouncing from room to room, and every room was cracking. You know what I'm saying? Dark Child.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. I mean, you talk about that early. If somebody were to go against him, they gotta have somebody who had the early '90s on lock, like no question. And
Scott.
Yeah, he still was later, but that early '90s though. Well, I guess they do cross generational, so that's true too. But I would like to see him go against.
I would like to see them two go against each other. That'd be
Scott
a good
Storch versus Dark Child.
Yes.
It's hip hop versus R&B. I don't know. That's weird.
It don't matter, man. They both had hits. They both dealt with big artists, man.
Yeah.
Very big artists. Very, very big artists. So tell me this.
I got somebody. I don't know. Well, Brian Michael Cox, but he's more of a writer than.
Yeah, I never heard.
Brian Michael Cox, he made he made so many Usher songs, all the like Nice and Slow, all that. Man. Yeah. But anyway, we can move on.
So tell me this, Jimmy Hatt. We about to close it out, man. You've been a bucket of laughs, man. Very funny with them. Is that Broncos up there in the background?
Yeah, right. You're right. The Super Bowl champions, damn it. The 2022.
Them whack Broncos, man.
You must be a sorry ass Raiders fan.
No. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm not even a fan of football, man. I got separation anxiety. The Raiders bonked out on us. The Rams bonked out on us. You know,
but they back. The Rams are back.
Yeah, but they bonked out on us, man.
But you can't claim they Super Bowl because that's why I'm telling Rams fans they was called St. Louis, not no fucking. That's like the second marriage. You can't be claiming something.
Damn. Wait, so Broncos always been Denver?
Not really. But you know, this shit before we was thought of. They came from Kansas City.
Oh, real quick, before we switch gears, somebody asked if there was a comedy versus who would you like to battle?
What?
If there's Michael Alvarez asked if there was a comedy versus who would you like to see battle?
I'm tired of the controversy. I would like Cat Williams go against Mike Epps. See who's the hood king.
I mean, that's a good one too. Which I think Cat would take that though.
What?
If it's stand up purely, yeah.
If it's stand up,
it's Cat all the way.
Oh yeah.
Purely stand up, it's gonna be Cat. Mike can't hang. I mean, he's a good comic though.
Mike got the characters though, man. He got the characters, man. He got the characters, man. But
you see Cat,
because Cat going against Kevin is that's. I don't think Cat can. That's two different styles.
I mean, he can take him too, but I say, you remember when Cat? This is a long time ago. This was before I started comedy. Remember when Cat went against Steve Harvey?
Yeah, but that's still two different styles.
If Steve Harvey would have said something, he's scared though. He tore him.
Yeah, Steve Harvey is more of that. He too ego. He think he looked too good on stage. Like he need to go against somebody like Cedric, like somebody like that. Okay. But who would kill them all? If he was alive, Bernie Mac would kill all them motherfuckers. None of them could follow him.
Yeah. Bernie Mac was the truth. So we're gonna close it out on the last one, Mr. Jimmy Hatt. Where do you see social interaction going in the next 2 years?
Wow. Shit. I don't know the way this shit going. I really don't. I could be wrong like a motherfucker and right at the same time.
Yeah, I just heard something because I've been kind of staying away from the news, and my business partner, he was saying something about the mandatory vaxes and something about things are about to switch up and change. And
I don't like to talk about that. I don't get into that vaccination. That shit just
close you right out. All that dope stuff you was talking about.
That's different. I'm dealing with Pablo.
Yeah. Yeah. All that Suge Knight you was talking about, and you about to come with the next new thing, boy. The big brother be to snatch that right away. You understand me?
Yeah, he will.
Real quick to chime in on that question though. I'm seeing a lot more of these Postmate robots go down the street, and Amazon took over the highway. Like I think we're gonna see more of that, to the point where Amazon is killing UPS, FedEx, and all that.
What have you seen that in San Francisco where they about to get rid of Uber and Lyft? Like you're gonna have to order a car, there's nobody in the car but you. The car will take you exactly where you want to go.
I don't see that going down. Look
it up.
Yeah, they don't play with it, but yeah, we 10 years away from that, man. We 10 years away.
Never know.
That. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think automobile places are always 5 years ahead of people.
I say this about Jimmy, not to toot his horn too much, but Jimmy, he's really good at predicting stuff. I don't know if because he says it comes true or he be right, but something he really good at predicting stuff. I don't know what that's about. So don't say nothing else, because you know make something else come to life, and I'll be like, damn, Jimmy's ready again, man.
So what's up, Jimmy? Give us your social media information. Let us know if you got anything coming up. Refresh our memory as to the this Suge Knight adventure you got. Where you gonna be?
Hey, go to Funny Media Group on YouTube. Jeremy Scipio got one, so while he being quiet, he got a special coming out that I helped. I ain't even throw my name in there like that, but also we got. We got other 80 comedians also coming out. I'm one of them. I don't know the dates right now because everybody's getting edited right now to make it look good. Please, subscribe to Funny Media Group. Also, we're gonna start doing sketches on there. My name is Jimmy Hatt. I had to use the alias name right now, so that's JIMMYHATT. On everything. Follow me on Instagram because I need more followers. I'm got 30.
I just promoted you, so literally I can follow Jimmy on IG at Jimmy on IG.
That's right. And you, Jeremy, what's up, man? You got something coming up? What you got in the works?
Probably about 3 movies.
I wish. I'm in Philly tomorrow with Jessica Michelle Singleton. If you look online, and then I'll be in Chicago on the weekend, and then I'm bringing my butt back.
So tell me this: when you flying now, because I ain't been on a plane. I ain't been on a plane in a couple of years. So when you fly now, is no food, no water?
They get food and water. Everybody, it's back to the way it was. Only difference I say is you know, they make you check, you know, if you've, you know, been around somebody who's had COVID or anything like that. And a few flights I've been on, I've been posting online. There's more space. Like I've been pretty lucky as far as getting the whole row to myself. Hopefully it keeps up. But other than that, yeah, it's still going. So I just think
Jeremy, everybody can't fly private jets, Jeremy.
It ain't private. One thing I was trying to start a challenge. I was like a good seat, the good seat challenge. That's like an old person. Pretty much, I feel like you should show how much space you got at your seat and then your ticket price. Because I don't think anybody can beat me, man. I'll be flying like real good. Be like $56. I'm chilling.
You fly Spirit?
Sometimes, but not much. I try to avoid it.
You're a G, man.
Sometimes Spirit, they don't even get you. They treat you like your stepdaddy. They get you when they get off work sometimes.
Man, I had one experience with Spirit, and it was a round trip flight to Vegas. And on our flight back, they canceled it, and then you had to pay $5 to talk to. You had to wait in line and pay $5 to talk to somebody about some customer service. And we fooled around and just rented a car, man. There was a bunch of us. We just rented a car and was like, man, we ain't gonna even deal with it. So we drove back from Vegas. We got a one-way rental. And I was like, man, never again. But when people say they fly Spirit, I say more power to them. I'm like, man, you harder than me.
I'm talking about barely. Like, to me, Spirit is the emergency. I'm on Delta going to Philly, and I'm on Frontier, which is still Spirit technically, going to Chicago.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Well, y'all, man, thank y'all. This has been another episode of Splendid Radio on Pharcyde TV. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Hatt with them whack Broncos. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
I'll get them started, man.
Yeah. I die hard.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, no, man, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. This has been Splendid Radio on Pharcyde.